Kathy Adoga, who is my counterpart on the contact center side. For those who have not met me, I spent most of last year traveling across the system to stations all over the world, and had a chance to listen to many of you talk to me about how we can make this a better place for you to work, but also how we can improve the experience for our customers. And what's exciting about what we're going to do over the next 2 days is we brought all of our leaders directly to you, and we have a chance to talk about how we can make United the #1 airline in the world. Is that exciting?
Yeah!
So here's what's important. As your advocate, I sit in a lot of meetings with leaders, and I've had a chance to bring the things that you all share with me back to them and begin to work on solutions. But over the next 2 days, you will have an opportunity to have constructive dialogue directly with them. And so I want to challenge all of you to take advantage of that opportunity. The key word is that we do want to have constructive dialogue about how we can improve things. But they're all here, they're all ready to listen, and we're all ready to take United to the top. All right?
Yeah!
Okay, you guys can do a little better than that.
I'm there.
This is session 2, but I'm hopeful that this session is going to be much better than the one we had last week. So I need you guys to be just a little louder. I think we're ready to begin now, okay? So, we all know that Core 4 is the foundation of everything that we do, and so your safety over the next 2 days is our top priority. So I'd like to just familiarize you with this building, make sure that you're all on the same page with respect to safety here in the building. So we are currently in the main stage area. In the event of an emergency, we do have emergency exits to your right. We will gather next to the parking lot to the left of the buses where you're in, okay? In the case of fire, we do have fire extinguishers also to your right, and we have some in the back of the room as well. How many people are CPR certified? Please raise your hands if you're CPR certified. Great, we've got quite a few here who can assist. We also have some medical techs who are here on site. So if anyone is not feeling well, or if you notice that one of your coworkers is not feeling well, you can find them right over near the entrance where you came. We do have some volunteers to call 911 if we have an emergency, so we have that covered. In the event of an active shooter, I think you all know that you're over here. So we do 3 things. The first thing we do is we run, right? The second thing we do is hide. And the third thing we do is fight as a last resort, okay? Everybody always gets loud when we say fight, so yes. All right, so we also want to make sure that you all have a great time. We want to spoil you and really take care of you over the next 2 days. This is a great facility, which I hope you all started to enjoy. We do have restrooms across the facility. We have some available for those who need an accessible option. We also have a gender-neutral restroom as well. If we have any mothers who are nursing, we have a mother's room if you need some privacy. We have a prayer room if you'd like some quiet time to pray. How many people have found the free Wi-Fi? Has anybody stumbled on that yet? So please make sure you connect to the free Wi-Fi. And we also have free beverages, which I know I've already seen plenty of people have found those courtesy of Coca-Cola. Now, how many people have downloaded the app? Who's already got the app on their phone? All right, I see most, but not all of you. So if you have any trouble, we have a tech hub that's here on site as well. So please visit the tech hub. They're to the right of the entrance where you just came in. You can find a lot of information about our program, but there's also a chance for you to win some really cool prizes, okay? And then finally, again, we're here to spoil you and make sure that you have the best experience possible. So if you need any assistance, we have people who can help you, and you can find them with the Backstage 2020 name tag on their lapel. All right, so I am super excited that you all are here. We're all excited that you're here. We are going to get our program started, and I will see you at the reception tonight. Have a great day, one.
Thank you.
I'm John Brightman, Senior Vice President of Airport and Network Operations.
And I'm Brian Stoller, Vice President of Contact Centers, Customer Care, and Solutions. Welcome to Backstage 2020. We're both so thrilled to welcome you to Chicago.
First and foremost, congratulations to all of you for the incredible job you do each and every day.
Absolutely. I am so proud to say that I have the hardest working team at United Airlines. You guys are hands down the best.
Actually, I feel the same way about my team. No one works harder than the airport operations folks. You guys are truly the best.
The best. No one works harder than my team. No one.
Except my team, the airport operations team.
From the producers of Briefly with Brian, the first film in history to receive a negative Rotten Tomatoes rating,
Well, I guess I showed that.
comes Freaky Fly Day.
John, you couldn't last 5 minutes in a contact center.
Brian, you couldn't find an airport if I drew it for you on a map.
Oh, it's on.
Oh yeah, it's on.
One of the least anticipated movies of the year.
I love working at the contact center. You can wear whatever you want.
Piece of cake, I can do this. All I need to do is stay focused and help the customers. How can I help you? We could really use a pretzel.
If you leave it, just put on your headset and just be yourself.
Hello. Thank you for calling United Airlines. We're in the off season, the Eagles have to get their act together. They need to make some moves. What's that? Oh, you want a flight to Philadelphia? Oh, I see. United, please hold. United Airlines, please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. United, please hold. Please hold. Please. Well, that's not a very nice thing to say about my mother.
Where have you been? I've been waiting forever. I'm so sorry. I'll be happy to help you. Can I just ask you to hold for just 1 quick second? Hold. I can still see you, right?
Oscar? Star speaking.
So you have a ticket for today, but you want to leave tomorrow and get there yesterday. And you have 4 pieces of checked baggage that you want to bring on board.
It didn't take long for John and Brian to realize that we all play a crucial role in making United the best airline in the world. And you, my friends, are truly the best in the business.
Sure.
Friends?
Yeah, friends.
We gotta stop doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senior Vice President, Airport and Network Operations, John Reitman, and Vice President, Contact Centers, Customer Care and Solutions, Brian Stoller.
You guys look fantastic from up here, by the way. And welcome to Chicago. And welcome to Backstage 2020. This is our second session. I'm John Reitman.
And I'm Brian Stoller, and we're so glad to welcome you. We're glad you liked the video. We had a lot of fun putting that together, as you might imagine. John,
A pretzel?
pretzels here.
Pretzel!
This guy ate like 8 pretzels during that film. Thanks.
All right, I'll eat them both. We had a good time with that, and our year is a bit unique, so we're glad you appreciated it. We know how hard each and every one of you works. And by the video, the evidence in the video is that you clearly know your jobs way better than we do, and you can do them way better than we ever could. But there was one serious message in that video, which is we are, in fact, all one team. And it is so nice to be here with all of you together at Backstage because we have a common goal of delivering on the best customer experience that we can provide. And I think that's pretty special. Now, before we say anything else, there's one important message that we want to start with. And that is, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I know many of you got up really, really early this morning to make flights and to get here in time. I know that many of you have traveled from far and wide. We have folks from as far as Guam here. We have folks from France. We have folks from Brazil. We have folks from Majuro here, which is part of Marshall Islands, in case you didn't know that.
Sounds like a great fun place, right?
Right? I want to meet those people.
By the way, Cleveland in the front row.
So,
They have to do that
thank you
together.
for being here. I know that being here requires some trade-off and sacrifice, and so thank you for making that happen and spending 2 days with us.
That's great. Thank you, Brian. And also, we want to sincerely thank each and every one of you for a great 2019. Hopefully you saw our earnings last week. They were fantastic. Right? And that's you guys making that happen. You're truly amazing. You continue to post scores on the scoreboard that are taking us further and further and further. Just give yourselves a big round of applause, please. One more point of recognition for a minute. In this room, we have the entire spectrum of seniority, as you can imagine. And there's actually 100+ employees in here that have 1 year or less with our company. Let's give them a big welcome. Wonderful. And, you know, on the other side of that seniority spectrum, we actually have 2 employees in the room that have more than 50 years with the company, and I want to ask them to stand. I'm not sure if,
That's more than
I'm not sure
Steve.
if Philip Montano, is that? We've got session 1 here. I can't see his lights. If, is Philip Fontana here? I'm not sure. He actually checked in and maybe missed the bus or something. What's that? Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's doing okay. We'll make sure we reach out to him. But thank you. And one more round of applause for the 50 years of the company. Okay. And for those that have 1 year or less, you got 50 more years to catch up to.
Right?
Sounds like fun. All right, so let's talk about Backstage. You know, when we planned Backstage a year ago, we had one mission in mind, one overarching theme, and that was to ensure that Backstage further enabled our plan to become the #1 airline in the world. And we actually brought 24,000 flight attendants into this very venue that you're in right now, our Backstage venue, and we had amazing sessions. They were exceptional. And really early on, we realized we had to do the same for you. So this year, in 2020, we're bringing 15,000 more employees into this venue, the Backstage venue, for an updated and really tailor-made Backstage that's geared for you. And you know, the work groups within those 15,000 employees that will visit this year are customer service reps, which are part of airport ops, customer contact centers, customer care, and customer solutions, and also city ticket offices. I think we actually have 2 city ticket offices. Folks here right now, we have, I don't know how many city ticket offices we have left, but 2 folks in the room right now. So welcome, and you know, we're going to have a great year and do a lot of learning together. The Backstage is about, you know, pulling back the curtain and together focusing on the next big thing at United Airlines, and that's the caring side of our business, right? We need to further release the passion that we all have for taking care of ourselves, taking care of each other, and taking care of our customers. You know, we know that your roles are tough, they're challenging. We know that firsthand. You know, it's amazing some of the things that you guys accomplish out there. You deal with all sorts of problems, you deal with all sorts of challenges, and oftentimes the challenges from the operating environment are outside of your control due to weather or air traffic issues, right? But guess what? Even in the most challenging of circumstances, you know, you're the ones that create moments that matter for our customers. And our customers tell us over and over and over again that you, the face and the voice of United Airlines, make a huge difference to their experience. Again, no matter the operating environment. You guys create the moments. You guys create the memories for people that matter and that our customers really value. And guess what? There's a lot of power in that. You collectively have the power to create moments and influence memories thousands and thousands of times a day. Think about that. Like, what job can you do where you have that kind of capability to make a difference in people's lives? Right? It's really cool. So our intent here in Backstage is to, bring you into the conversation, make sure you understand the direction of United Airlines, right? Show you a lot of the investments we're making in our customers, and our products and services, and the investments we're making in you. To reach our aspiration, we all got to get better. We got to raise the bar. We have to elevate. And that's not just you in this room, it's our peers across the globe, and also our leadership as well.
Exactly, John. And so, how do we do that? How do we elevate? Well, it first starts with being really honest with ourselves about the role that every single person in this room plays in delivering on our customer experience, because it is all of us. And it's the combination of all those individual experiences that creates how our customers feel about our brand. And so when we think about the competition right now, it is fierce, you know that. And I think you're with me when I say, I really want to win this. I want United to win. And so to do that, we're going to make investments across the company, products, airports, etc. But one key area that we're going to continue investing more, because the data shows that it really matters as a differentiator, is our service. And it's going to take every one of us to give a little bit more to get there. Now, some of you might say, well, that's fine, Brian, but there's probably someone at my station or my contact center or what have you that probably needs to give way more than I do, because I'm already doing a lot. And there's some folks that really need to give a lot more. And folks, whether that's true or not, you probably just do it. The reality is it's going to take all of us, no matter what your starting point is. I'm not focused on what your starting point is. But when we all do it and give a little bit more, that's when we're going to win, is when we all play the part of controlling what we can control, which is ourselves. So what does that translate to, and how do we do that? Well, this started 2 years ago with Core 4. This isn't a brand new concept. Core 4, that was the focus. Everyone knows it. Everyone at this company exactly knows safe, caring, dependable, and efficient. And then last year, we focused on our Core 4 caring connections behaviors. And we zoomed in on our focus on caring. And we're going to continue that journey and focus on caring here over the next 1.5 days. And so let me give you just a glimpse of what that's going to be like. Today, we're going to take you backstage for all things United. We've got tremendous speakers, leaders from across the company, on topics that you have told us that you're interested in hearing more about. And those speakers are going to give you incredible context, answering the what, but also the why, because it's the why that's always so crucial. And they're going to give you a glimpse into the future vision of the company. And so that's really exciting, and I think you're going to enjoy that. Tomorrow, we're going to turn the tables a little bit and focus more on you and your individual roles. And in that, we've got some fantastic breakout sessions that are going to give you new tools and techniques to experiment with to elevate your game. We're also tomorrow going to give you an opportunity to interact with a number of the support teams whose jobs are to make your roles as easy as possible. And so those support teams are with us tomorrow during the showcase. It's a great opportunity to engage with them, to hear what's going on, and particularly to give some feedback around what you need more of and what's already working really well. Now, in between today and tomorrow is tonight. And tonight is, for me, one of the highlights of the event. Tonight is our reception, although I like to call it a celebration of all of you and all the work that you've done. And in addition to food and drinks and maybe some dancing, John? Can we get dancing? Maybe a little bit. In addition to all of that, which you're going to enjoy, we're also bringing leaders from across the company to this reception to engage specifically with you. These folks are here to talk to you. You can kind of think of this as the Q&A portion of the meeting, and lots of opportunity to talk to the leaders of key functions. You're going to know them because they're going to be wearing brightly lit lanyards. They can't hide.
Oh,
so
wow.
I encourage you to take advantage of interacting with folks that you want to learn more about and get some feedback too. And if you're in a role that you're looking for that next thing or wanting to network a little bit, this is a great way to network and learn more across the company. All right, so last point. John and I would like to challenge you a little bit and ask you over the next day and a half, can you push yourself a little bit outside of your comfort zone? Maybe you set a goal to meet 2 or 3 people that you've never met before and learn about what they do and how it impacts your job. Or maybe during the breakout sessions tomorrow, you push yourself a little bit more than you normally would in a training type environment and really try a little harder, try a little different. Why is this? Well, oftentimes when we push ourselves into this outside of our comfort zone, it's got a little weird feeling with it. And often we associate this weird feeling with a negative feeling. But really, folks, that feeling is growth. And so I'd encourage you to run towards that feeling. Because if we all push ourselves just a little bit more today through this event of 2 days, it's going to be contagious, and we're going to see the impact of that when we all go back to the work. So that's our ask. I hope you will do that. And with that, on behalf of John and me, we want to welcome you to Backstage, and we'll see you a little bit later.
Have fun, guys.